Other questions?
Oh, yeah. One of our articles that we read was on social context of whether or not you should resuscitate an infant, a premature infant. So, like, I just wanted to know what your take on that was. Like, how social context plays into that decision. What do you think about that?
Well, yeah, I mean, the experiences of a family and the values that they hold and the social context in which they live makes a huge difference as to whether they want to do that. There are some parents who, given the opportunity to step away from a severely disabled child, would do so and say, well, let's try again next time. And this is going to be like a miscarriage. We'll be sad about it, but that this is what we want. Other parents would want everything possible to be done because of their faith, because of maybe their family, maybe they have a mentally disabled person in their family that they grew up with, and they simply couldn't, bear the thought of, we preserved my sister, why are we going to now walk away from my son, sort of an aspect. And yeah, it takes, when you've got somebody who's just checked into the hospital and their lives are in total crisis, it takes quite a while as nurses and doctors to figure out what kind of context that person is coming from. A book I'd recommend you read is called This Lovely Life. It's by either, I think her name is Vicki Foreman or Corman or something close to that. But it's by a preemie mom who had twins in California around 1999 or 2000. And they were 24-weekers, had all sorts of problems, and the doctor said, we're going to resuscitate no matter what, and we're going to resuscitate even against your consent, without your consent. And that's what they did. And so it's this evolution of her being against resuscitation, and then eventually coming around to realizing that she is now in favor of it, and it talks about her social context, and it's the emotional presence of this book is just astonishing. It's going to knock you over several times as you go through it, and it's really good.